I gave you my heart. Hi guys. We are in Walmart right now, grabbing a few things. I need to look for a desk lamp for my office. Not now, but this is a nice cheap one. It's like $8. I also have this black one. Kind of like this one too. You guys, I want these pieces for the sunroom. And they have more. I like this one, if I can get it down. That's so pretty. And there's a plant one way up here. I love that one. I think terrazzo print is so pretty. Like, look at that. This is my favorite. I really don't need any wax melts, but I just smell them. Ew. Oh, that smells like vanilla watermelon Carmex. Gross. This? I'm not even a lemon person, but this smells amazing. It was nice to get out of the house, even for just 30-40 minutes, so that I can walk around. I was supposed to be enjoying myself. This is my week off before I start my new job. And I was supposed to be like at home relaxing and just doing, you know, nothing. And I've been so bored. I have cleaned, I have sat there, I have watched Netflix movies. I've taken a nap with the cat. Like, I've just been really, really bored. And I'm trying to not really like spend money right now on a bunch of stuff. So it's not like I can start purchasing the things in my Amazon cart to redo the sunroom. I'm trying to wait until after I've been at my job for a couple weeks and money starts flowing back in. So I'm limited, but I did go into Walmart. I did a little bit of walking around. I had to get some leave-in conditioner because I have like literally that much left. I'm about to put my summer stuff up. I took my Easter stuff down a couple weeks back. And I did grab these just because they were $1 and some change. And I have my fabric mats on the table right now from Easter still because they're very springy and they don't necessarily look Easterish. But because they're made of like material that can't be wiped down, they're really, really dirty. And I feel like I have to wash them a lot. So I got these because one, they're two-sided. And two, they can be just wiped with like a rag or a wet towel or something to get the mess off. So I got 6 of them for the table. I thought that was a really smart idea. And I just grabbed some brown bathroom towels because my husband and I, our bathroom, I don't have a lot of towels. And I feel like I'm always having to wash towels for him and I. And I just realized I looked through our closet that's next to our bathroom where we keep all our towels and rags, and we have way more rags than we do towels, and I don't know how that even happened. So I bought 2 towels because we actually do need them. And I've been going through my coffee mugs because I have a lot of coffee mugs that I don't use. I've kind of just racked up coffee mugs over the years. And honestly, drinkware in general. I have a lot of cups. So I was going through and I was getting rid of cups that were like chipped or just really gross because there's been some that I haven't used in years. And I made a lot of space for cups. And so what do? Now that I've made space for cups, I buy another cup apparently. I wanted just a glass drinking cup that I could drink out of. I wanted glass because I love glassware, and if it's for myself, I know I'll be careful. I would never buy glassware for the kids because I know that they would break them. That's why they drink out of plastic cups. But I wanted just one glass cup for myself to drink out of, and I saw this one for $4 and some change, and I just thought it was so beautiful. Look at this. It says it's a daisy glass, so I'm assuming these are daisies on here, but it looks like there's daisies and some other kind of flowers. It doesn't look like it's just daisies, and it's a nice size. It's 18 ounces, so you can fit a lot of liquid in here, and I just thought this would be perfect to like have some iced tea in and sit in the sunroom once it's all finished, or just like I said, as a drinking glass in general. The material that's on here is like, I tried scratching it to see, you know, how durable it is, because I don't want this beautiful etched design to come off in the dishwasher. It seems like this will hold up pretty well. I'm hoping it does because it is so stinking cute. So I guess I did buy one thing that I don't necessarily need. I'm trying to get my house in order so that I can leave. I need to figure out what we are eating for dinner. I did clean and I finished up my laundry. I put my little placemats on the table. Looks so cute. I never showed you guys this bag that I got on Amazon. I got it last fall because it seemed like a fall bag, but then I was like, no, it's more of like a spring summer bag. So I didn't use it until now. And I never showed you guys. It is so cute. I'm gonna flip the camera around so you can see it a little bit better. Here she is. I just love this bag. Like, it is perfect. I'm gonna show you the wallet too. I'm gonna take that out for a second. And I like this little part right here. You just stick the little thing through and you lock it. And it has like the adjustable strap. And I'm just obsessed with this like color block. And then like the texture. It's just really, really, really stinking cute. And then this is just like the perfect vintage thrift store looking wallet. I wish I had thrifted this because it's so gorgeous, but I did not. I got this on Amazon at the same time I got the purse. They were both supposed to be my fall bag and my fall wallet because I haven't bought a new bag or a new wallet in a couple years. But I'm using them now, and I think they go so much better with spring and summer just because of the light brown. But this has like a really nice like textured floral pattern all over it, and then kind of this like weathered gold hardware. It looks kind of, like I said, you know, vintage, like it's been sitting on a shelf for a long time or something. My face looks so greasy and shiny. It is very, very humid outside. Like, it's not that hot, it's just the humidity is insane because I feel like I cannot breathe at all. Like, I feel like I need to go home and use my inhaler. But I'm done at the store. I just got one of those giant pizzas for the kids. They love the Aldi, I think they're called Mama Cozy. I think that's the brand, but they like those pizzas. So I did get those, and then I got me and my husband some barbecue pulled chicken because I feel like we just had pork a couple days ago. So I got chicken, and we still have a couple buns at home, so figured we could have that. I got some potato salad to go with it. And then for like a dessert, because the kids have been begging and we don't have anything like really sweet at home. We don't have any sweet treats, any sugary, like any extra stuff. I've pretty much just been buying staples. And so I did pick up some orange cream popsicles. My husband will probably eat a lot of those, but I did get a big box of those, and I got one of the little like cookie pizzas. It's just a giant chocolate chip cookie, but it's shaped like a pizza.
No, Mom, we're gonna see it to you someday.
No! You just spilled his drink. Oh, goodness. You just spilled his drink because you're being silly. Go sit down. Here. Got our cookie pizza. Here, Nathan, get your plate ready. Here. Oh, gosh.
First taste it. Mom.
All right, taste test.
Taste this.
It's a flood.
Good morning from me and Mr. Chris. Who is that? I decided today I'm gonna mostly spend the day at home. Nothing really needs to be cleaned per se. Maybe just a couple dishes. I should probably mop the floors because we're getting into that season where ants like to get into the house regardless of how much you clean. So I feel like if I just mop the floors one good time while everyone's gone, let the floors dry, that'll help with all the crumbs and little sticky pieces that you don't necessarily catch right away. So far, I got most of the sunroom swept. I threw away old pots and cleaned up some broken glass from when our window got broken last year. The neighbor's tree came through it. So I swept up glass that got missed from last time. I took the old rug out, and now I have like a really good idea of the true size of the space so that I can measure and figure out what all like patio stuff I can put out here for sitting and things like that. Now the old rug I just threw out there. I need to go outside and drag it around, but I'm just leaving it right there. Those are some old plants that I have to actually throw away in the trash. This floor out here needs to be mopped, but I did want to sweep all of the dirt and dust up. It's a lot cleaner than it was. It was really, really dirty. And so I did do that. This has some damage from some seed packets, it looks like. Like the wood is messed up. So I don't think I will reuse this, which is fine because I do have a plant stand in my Amazon cart that I've been wanting to get. I am gonna wash these out, my little succulent flights, and clean out these other little pots that I have. My poor gloves from last year got stained from the sun, but they're still really cute with the leaves on them. And then I completely forgot I have a macrame hanger out here, so I'm gonna need to look for a really pretty hanging plant that I can put in that this year. But my vision for this room is to have a floating shelf of some sort here with some type of like my artwork or artwork that I've thrifted or something, some piece up here, some decorative piece. And then a chair and a rug, and then just some plant stands here where all the lighting is. That way when I'm out here, I can sit here and read my book, draw, whatever, and then all my plants are right there. I am so glad that I looked through the boys' clothes really, really good before I left the house, because they actually have two kind of old, kind of dingy shirts, but they are plain. And they look more gray than they do white, but that was of course because our water softener was bad, and we've since got that replaced, so no longer an issue for our whites, but all the old shirts have definitely suffered. So works out in my favor today, because I'm actually going to use these to paint on instead of going out and buying shirts, saving myself a couple dollars. I've got all my paint stuff. I actually have you guys propped up on my big King Art paint box that my husband got me. But like, I've got a bunch of stuff in here. I've got trays here. They're obviously still stained from previous projects. And then I actually need to get in this box because I have some other paints I want to use that are inside. And the shirts are all done, and I think they came out really, really cute. Except for my little rainbow up here, it was folded over like that, and the red and the orange kind of got on the collar a little bit, or the neckline. It doesn't have a collar, but it's fine. Like I said, this was just something cute to do for them for their concert, and I think they're gonna look adorable. I'm really, really pleased with how they turned out. I have some time right now to run and get the kids. Shirts are drying, house is all together, and I've done what I feel like doing with the sunroom for the day, so I'll probably work at it some more this weekend and actually go out there and mop, because that's really truly what it needs, is a good mopping. Here, I need to find a vase for these little guys. The boys picked me some flowers while they were playing outside. That's the best I could do with the vase, and one of them fell in.
I'm thirsty with juice.
You're thirsty?
Yeah, and I want juice.
Okay. Put them in this little pink
Oh,
ombre.
it actually looks brighter on your screen.
It does look brighter, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Put them in this little pink ombre vase, because it's the tiniest one I have. Hopefully it works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here. Cheers. Cheers to a good Thursday.
Wait, no, Mom.
Oh, we have to do it with Elijah. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Cheers.
Cheers. I am at the donation place to start donating again. I thought it'd be a good idea just because I haven't been working this past week, and I won't be working next week, and the paychecks won't start rolling in for another couple weeks because it's bi-weekly pay, and my husband's been taking care of all the bills, and I do feel bad. Not only that, but you know, I need gas to put in my car and groceries to cook and things like that, so, or even just like money to save in case of emergencies. So I do just want to donate a couple times a week to rack up some of an income. It's been a long time since I've donated, So I drank a bunch of water. I filled this up before I left, my big Brewmate, and I drank a whole one of these earlier this morning after I had my coffee, which I probably shouldn't have had coffee today, but that coffee was so good. It was so good, especially with the cold foam on top. It was like the perfect cup of hot coffee, and I'm not even a hot coffee person, but we love the butterscotch toffee.
So these roses are absolutely gorgeous. I love the dusty pink, but I did not end up grabbing them.
I really like this plant pot because it's like a silicone or like plastic. And I like a little water reserve in it. And the pattern is just really cute. But I don't have any new plants to put in it. I'm trying to wait. My husband wants to replace the curtains. And I think these are the ones that he has in his Amazon cart. If not, these ones like super similar. Just sheer with like a leaf print. Because we have some like this upstairs, but he wants to do this similar print like throughout the house. Look at this gorgeous centerpiece. I could never have this in my house because either the cat or the kids would tear it up. But this is so pretty. And it goes with the theme. Ugh, that's too bad. Nice little layer. Kind of hard to show you guys, but got the Cool Whip folded into the pudding, the strawberries, and then the bananas on top. And I'm just gonna do another layer. Ta-da! My dessert is all done and it looks so freaking good. We are getting ready to eat dinner, and then I cannot wait to try the dessert that I made. And then I think I'm gonna spend the rest of the night catching up on some Netflix shows and probably reading. Also, I have a very cranky twin in the next room. So I'm gonna end the vlog here, but thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.